Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to do a quick unboxing of the Xiaomi Pocophone F1. Now you can pick this up on Amazon. I'll throw the link up in the description. The price on this one, $400. Now on a side note, that's not the retail price. This phone is not sold in the USA, so you're going to have to get it imported. And just like the Oppo Find X or the Vivo Nex S, whenever you get a phone imported, you're going to have to pay a little bit more. Now, shout out to everybody that lives in India. I know y'all paid $300, but like I said, in the USA, you're going to pay a little bit more. All right, so first things first, let's go through the specs. Now, the phone comes in 3 different colors. You got black, blue, and red, and you also have a limited edition Kevlar version that has a carbon fiber trim. Now, for the display, you got a 6.1-inch IPS LCD panel with a resolution of 1080 by 2246. Now that's 403 for the PPI Patrol. The phone is running Android 8.1 Optimus Prime, fresh out of the box with the MIUI 9.6 skin on top. Now for the processor, you got the Qualcomm Snapdragon 845 with the Adreno 630 GPU. Top of the line specs. Now you got 6 gigs of RAM with 128 gigs worth of storage, or you can also get 8 gigs of RAM with 256 gigs worth of storage. Both of them have a micro SD card slot for expandable memory. Now you got a 4,000 milliamp non-removable battery that features quick charge. For the camera, on the rear you got a dual setup. So one is 12 megapixel, the other one is 5. On the front, you got a 20 megapixel camera. Now you got stereo speakers, FM radio, fingerprint sensor, USB Type-C charging, Bluetooth 5.0, and facial recognition software. Now on a side note, the facial recognition software is in the Indian market. I don't know if this one has it or not. So what's missing? The phone is not water resistant, there's no NFC, no wireless charge, and no headphone jack. But for that price, I could live with that. So let's see what it is. Shout out to White Shoes back in the building. Pocophone F1. So for now on, we're just calling it the F1. Nice looking presentation. Let me grab a little unboxing knife. Shout out to Spider-Man. Rah. Here we go. Pocophone F1. I know the name is crazy, but it is what it is. Right. Okay, let's see what it is. Now, this is the global version, so we might have that facial recognition software. Let's see what you get inside. Usual books and shit. Pluck them and file them. This feels like a case. All right, so you get a little transparent style case. Nice and flimsy. That's it for that. Here's your device. Let me get this plastic off the front. Right. Whew, look at that. One more plastic on the back. Right. Now, one thing I will say, pulling this fresh out of the box, the phone does feel like plastic. Doesn't have the best build quality. Doesn't feel as premium. But you're buying this phone for the internal specs. Let's see what else you get. This is going to be your USB Type-C charging cable. Here's your international charging brick. And your SIM ejection tool. All right, simple and straightforward. Let's power this up. See if we got any juice. Okay, so in the meantime, here's your cameras on the front. Volume up and down, power button. There's your SIM tray. Now let's see if these are really dual speakers. We'll put it to the test. USB Type-C, dual cameras, and your fingerprint sensor. There's your LED flash. Headphone jack right on the top. All right, so let me pause the video. I'll drop my information in, then we'll breeze through the OS. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, y'all, so we back in. Now, I just put my information in the phone. I've been playing around with it for a few minutes, and I got to be 100% honest with y'all. For $300, this is easily the best budget phone on the planet. Even for $400, this is a major go. I am completely blown away. All Xiaomi would have had to do was make a better build quality, and they could have easily sold this for $500, and I would still be happy with it. Trust me. Check this out. First things first, build quality. Now, that's the only thing I'm a little bit disappointed. You got that plastic build to it, so it doesn't feel premium. It feels a little bit plasticky. It just doesn't feel like a premium phone. But again, you buying this phone for $300, you don't really care about the build quality. You buying it for top of the line specs at a minimum price. I will say it does feel a little bit sturdy, but I can't say my usual line. It just doesn't feel that great in the hands. Plastic build. That's the only thing that I would complain about so far. Other than that, This phone is incredible. Check this out. Now, there's a couple of different ways you can open up the phone. Double tap, put in your PIN, just like that. Check out the fingerprint sensor. Look how fast that is. I could do this all day. Let me tell you something about this phone right now. Now, I'm going to try not to sound too hype, but I am hype. There is no lag, and the performance on this phone is incredible. It's super fast. This is OnePlus fast. This is Google Pixel fast. It's just amazing. Let's do that. Let's do that a couple of more times. Why not? Just so you see what I'm talking about. No lag at all. Now, the reason I'm really hype about this phone is there's something built into this phone that I didn't read on the spec sheet. I never heard anybody talk about. Thought protection. And this might be the top of the line thought protection that I used yet. They even got wall weight beat. But I'm going to save that. Let's keep it moving. So where was we? All right, so fingerprint sensor, ridiculous. Now, this is not the Indian version, so there's no facial unlock. But if this had the facial unlock, you see it has the infrared software in the front. If this had the facial unlock, it would have been even better. But you don't need that right now. Keep in mind, $300, even at $400. All right, so that's how you open up the phone. Let's go through the side. You got your brief-ins. As you can see, no lag. Here's the apps. Let's hit the toggles. All right, so you got your basic toggles. You got your mobile data. You got your flashlight, screenshot, brightness, auto rotate. You can sort your different apps. Let's go to settings. All right, now, of course, there's no NFC. That's going to hurt a lot of people, but it is what it is. Now, you see you got the notch at the top. All right, shout out to the notch gang. You could get rid of that. So let's start from the top. So you got your about phone. Of course, running 8.1 Optimus Prime. Let's keep it moving. You got your security status. No need to go through that. Let's see. Let's go to more. As you can see, no NFC. All right, so let's take it over to display. You got your brightness level, contrast colors. So there's your default, there's your warm, and there's your cool. I like to leave it on default, and if you notice, max brightness, scumbag status. Now, I will say this. The brightness on this phone, not the brightest phone in the world, but you will be able to see. $300. Just keep that in the back of your mind. Just for the argument's sake of this video, let's call this $400 because that's what I paid for it. And I'm still this hype for $400. Let's keep it moving. That was contrast settings. All right, here you go. Now you got double tap to awake the screen. You got auto screen rotate and raise to wake. So basically when your phone is off, just raise it and open it up. And then play with your fingerprint sensor a couple of more times. That is incredible. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's go to, you got wallpapers, themes, sound and vibrations. This phone is super loud. Now, it does have stereo speakers. They're not HTC U12 stereo speakers. All right, they're not going to blow you away, but they are nice and loud. Let's go to ringtone. Check this out. You see how loud that is? Look at that. It's almost annoyingly loud, though. It's very loud. All right, so you got all that. You got your screenshot sound. Turn that on, turn that off if you want. Let's see anything else. Let's go to lock screen and password. Like I said, no facial unlock on this one. It is what it is. Let's go to advanced settings. Anything we need to see. You got smart cover mode. That's for the cases. Unlock with your Bluetooth device. Blah, blah, blah. Pocket mode. It is what it is. Now you got launch camera. Press the volume button twice to launch camera. That'll be your world star gesture. Let's see. Wake with volume buttons. We'll leave that off. It is what it is. Let's go to notifications, status bar. Anything we need to see. Now, one thing I noticed, you can't change the buttons on the bottom, but if you want, you can put it into swipe gestures, and I'll show you how to do that. Let's see home screen and recents. All right, so you got different icon packs. Download those if you want. Let's see anything else. Scroll bar, fill empty cells, blah, blah, blah. All right, nothing there fancy. Let's see, y'all. Let's go to full screen display. Now, this is what I was talking about. If you want, you can put it on gestures, and it'll be kind of like the iPhone 10 gestures. I hate doing that on Android phones, so I'll leave it stock. But if you want, you can have the swipe gestures and get rid of your back and recents. Let's exit out of that. Now, check this out. Second space. This is what I want to talk about real quick. This is the definition of thought protection, and Xiaomi has mastered it. Look at this now. Y'all remember this now. Let's go to home. Y'all remember the fingerprint sensor, right? Study this home screen. You see I got the Google bar at the top. Nice black back space, the stars in the background. You see I got YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. This is my phone. Now, let's put the phone in the left hand. Let's open it up with another fingerprint. Look at that. Notice how the background changed. All right, now it's blue. No more Google bar. Here's Instagram and Facebook. Power it off. Let's do that again. All right, so I'm opening with this hand. Now let's switch back to this hand. Look how fast that went back to my phone. Now, just in case you want to know, let's open up Instagram. Wow. All right, so we're on Instagram now, right? This is my regular Instagram. All my thought activity. Everything is looking good. Let's exit out of that. Let's open up Facebook. This is my Facebook. Okay, power it off. Let's open up with the other fingerprint. Now let's go over to Instagram. What Instagram? No Instagram logged in. Let's go over to Facebook. No Facebook account logged in. Exit out. Open up. Let's close it. Open back up with the other finger. Look how fast that was. Back to Instagram. Back to Facebook. Try the other finger again. Let's go to Instagram. No Instagram. On a scale of 1 to 10, when it comes to thought protection, I've never seen a transition that fast. Now, all of my Huawei phones, they do the same thing. But do you see how fast that was? They don't transfer as fast. There's always a little pause. Look at that. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Let's just go on record. I'm impressed. On a scale of 1 to 10, I love this. If you're buying this for your trap phone, your scumbag phone, your scuzz bucket tactics, that's how you want to switch. That's how you want to switch. Let's keep it moving though. Let's go back to settings. Let's see, did we miss anything else? All right, so that was second space. Now you can, when I do a full review, I'll go through more of that, but you already seen it for yourself. You know what it is. Let's see anything else. Where was we? I said you got battery and performance. Now look at all these settings. Keep in mind, $300, $300 to $400. Let's go to additional settings. Now you got quick ball. Basically, quick ball is going to bring this little ball on the screen. You can move this around if you want. And this will be like, you hit this, you can go back, recently used apps, screenshot. This is kind of a big phone, so if you got small hands, activate the quick ball, and you have settings easier to reach. Got notification light. You got headphones and audio. So if you plug in your headphones, you'll be able to mess with the EQ settings. You got one-handed mode. Let's go over to accessibility. All right, so you do got a bunch of accessibility features. Mono audio. And that's pretty much it. All of these features for $300. Now let's take it over to Bike Life and let y'all hear the speakers. All right, so we got Bike Life. Here we go. Full screen, beautiful display. Listen to how loud these are. Now it is stereo speakers, so if I cover the bottom, you still hear it at the top. Oh, I'm feeling this phone right now. See the music on the top still? But it's definitely loud. This is a go. All right, so let's take it over to the camera and we'll go through some of the different modes. Let's see, you got short video, you got video, you got photo, you got portrait mode, square, panorama, and manual. So that's going to be your pro mode. Now this does have the artificial intelligence. Let's do a quick point and shoot. See how that looks? Nice looking camera. Now I did a portrait mode just now. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's keep it moving. Let's go to the settings real quick. Let's see, you got HDR, you got your flash. Here's your AI. AI camera. Let's see, does this pick up anything inside? All right, the AI camera is not going to pick up any scenes inside, but once you take it outside, you know how that works. You got all your Instagram filters. Let's go to settings. All right, so you got camera sound, turn that off. Of course, you got pocket mode. Let's see, you got your QR codes. Picture quality, high is the max. Anti-banding. All of these features on this phone for $300 to $400, you cannot complain. Let's do one more point and shoot. Shout out to White Shoes. She dipped off. That's my usual test subject. But it looks good. We'll have to take it outside. Nothing to complain about. Let's go over to the web browser. Let's go to apple.com. See how fast that loads up. All right, there's the full website. Okay. September 12th. Put that in your calendars. Web browsing speed, pretty good. Now, one thing I did notice, I didn't see any split screen multitasking on this. Let's open up YouTube. I did your recently used apps. Maybe I got to turn that on the settings. We'll play with that. You seen that animation though just now? I like that. This phone just performs so fast though. I'm blown away back here behind the camera. Y'all can't see me, but if you could see me, I would be blown away. Overall, fresh out of the box, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving this a major go. Now that's 4 majors. That's a quad major. That's the highest ranking on my list. For $300, you better buy this immediately. For $400, I would say still buy it. $500, you will be kind of pushing it, but do what you do. I wouldn't even tell you to don't buy this for $500, simply because of the thought protection. Look at that. Oh, one more thing I wanted to show you. Let's go to settings. All right, my bad, y'all. I had to find that setting. Now, just in case you're one of those people that say, I would never buy a phone with a notch, you can always hide the notch. Now you got no notch. This is incredible. Let's drop the case on real quick so you can see what it looks like. There's your case. Let's get a little wipe down. Now, once you add the case on it, I will say that kind of kills some of that plastic feel to it. So I would definitely recommend putting the case on. This is incredible. Anyway, hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. But if you're looking for a major phone with a minor price, this is it. Shout out to everybody rocking with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Voxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with the new stream on Sundays. Y'all already know, Stream Gangsters on deck. Get your drinks ready. No meat boys allowed. Oh yeah, special shout out to everybody following me on Snapchat, Flossy_Carter, that's where I'm at. And a special shout out to the notification squad. I see y'all in the comment section early, #salute. Oh yeah, one more thing, I almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, close your eyes and picture me rolling. It's your boy Floss, I'm out. Deuces. Spock, one to beam up. Energize. All right, y'all, I had to beam back down just to say one more thing. Now, this is my first time buying a Xiaomi phone, and it won't be the last. Whatever their next flagship phone is, I'm definitely buying it. That's how impressed I am with this one. Now, when I make videos, I usually just make them and let you make your own choices. I don't tell people what to buy. but I'm going on record right now and telling you, if you're looking for a quality phone for under 400 bucks, this is it. Now, if you live in India and you could get this for 300 bucks, you should have already bought this. If you live in the States, buy this phone immediately. Now, one thing I want to mention, I just went on Amazon. I noticed that it's not listed anymore. I'll keep updating the video, but I might have got the last one. It is what it is. You could probably find this on eBay. But like I said, man, I'm so impressed with this phone. Look how fast it is. Look at the apps, how fast they open and close. Let's go to recently used apps. All these apps running in the background. I haven't seen any lag yet. And that fingerprint sensor is ridiculous. And of course, you got your thought protection. This is a must buy. Now, a lot of people have been asking me to do a best budget phones, battle of the trap phones. There's no competition for this one right now. If I put this against the Blue, the Umi Digis, the Motos, what else, the Alcatels, this has a Snapdragon 845 processor. None of them have that. This is killing the game right now. All right, shout out to Xiaomi. Y'all did it big on this one. Pocophone F1. Buy this phone immediately. Trust me. Let me get back out of here.
Scotty here, Captain.
Scotty, beam me back up.
I'll do what I can, sir.
Energize.